Pitter patter, let's get the fuck at her. So it's Joe the Bowl Guy, and it's the first interview on the podcast. And today I have Keith Bogdan from over in England. He's a creator on TikTok. You might have known him for the clothespins on his fingers, the eyelashes, and the thank you for calling for your funeral home. Okay,
That's
so
the
if you
one.
don't know, oh, it's great. And anytime you need a chuckle, that is the one I go to. And I crack. It's the one about the shoes. No, you can't replace his shoes. Like I freaking your
Oh, I
facial
know.
expressions.
There is
What?
so many. There's so many things that she does. It's very naughty of her, you know. She comes over all very prim and proper, but she's actually a very, very naughty receptionist type person. So, hey ho.
Hey, and I mean it's a very true, accurate Southern, like, oh, bless your heart, you piece of shit. Like
Well, it's based on a real funeral home. So the creator, as grandfather, passed away last year. So it was all on the back of that. So that's what
uh,
inspired them to do it.
well, it definitely is hilarious. I don't, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Um, so what was the first viral video you had on TikTok?
Well, it was. I didn't know what to do when I first joined TikTok, as many did in the pandemic. I kind of heard people talking about TikTok, and I thought, oh, I might have a look at it. And I thought, because I think I can sing along to songs, and that's what I kind of thought I was going to do. I never thought 4 years down the line I'd be wearing pegs or clips, how you call them, and a 56-year-old man wearing false eyelashes. Um, so I was doing just sort of lip syncing stuff. I've never done really my own content. I've always been a bit of a stealer. So it is actually the comedians that are the funny people, and I just steal their content. So, and then I saw one well, I didn't know who it was initially. It was a comedian. You'll probably know her. It's Cheryl Underwood. She
Mm,
is. You have a show called The View. I think it's called The
yeah,
View. So she was a panelist on there, and it was her talking about becoming a partner to a man with kids who's already got children, and she being the stepmom, and basically if they didn't behave themselves, then she would send them to Michael Jackson's house. um, um, so yeah, and so that was quite early on in my journey, and that got over like nearly just under 2 million views. But I'd put on like I just put on a scarf on my head. So I wasn't making fun of anyone, and I would never
right,
do that. But I just put this scarf on my head, and obviously it was, I'm making fun of black people, etc. But because the more people that kind of said that sort of thing, the bigger it went.
right.
Um, but then a lot of people were like, "Well, I don't think he is." So I did a couple of them, and then I became big fans of black female comedians like Wanda Sykes. Love Wanda Sykes, and I was doing a lot of Wanda Sykes videos, and they were doing really, really well. 1 million views here, 1 million views there, which was great.
Right.
And some more, and I did more Cheryl Underwood, and now I'm on the spot. I can't think of more of more, but I just loved them. I loved the humour. And I loved the reaction that they were getting from their audience, and I thought, well, I'm laughing at it. If they're laughing at it big time, and it felt, I just thought it's quite a funny joke. So I kind of then went down that route of TikTok of just doing lip sync to comedians, and I tried to mix it up because I suppose I did want that admiration, as a lot of us do. We go on social media, we want that we want people to enjoy what we put out there.
Right.
But then I kind of saw that the stuff that I was doing was veering towards across the
And
pond to the United States. So it's like, so I then started doing some more British comedians,